Hey everybody, this is Dax. So glad to have you back. So this is one of my favorite romantic songs of all time. I know I've heard it more than 100 times in my life. I just never get enough of it. It's one of those songs that if it comes on, I have to listen to it. Even if it's in a grocery store, I go along singing it. It's by Dave Loggins, the singer-songwriter who got his start in the early 1970s. It's off of his Musical Workshop album in 1974. This came out in 1974, Please Come to Boston. And he was a songwriter a little bit before he actually broke out with his own voice. He wrote several #1 hits, and he also wrote one of my all-time favorites, Pieces of April, that was produced and released by Three Dog Night in 1973. So this guy is super talented, a great writer. This song takes you around the country. Please come to Boston. Please come to Denver. Please come to LA. And she says no. So a little background, just a tiny bit of background on this. He actually made her up because he was longing for somebody. When he wrote this song, he explained this like 40 years later. He said that he went and visited each one of these places and was just needing that love of his life to be with him. So he created her for the song, and it just works so well. He's a Tennessee boy. This has been classified as a country pop song. It's not really country. This, even though he did some country singing, this one is more of a folk pop song. And I would say maybe even a little bit more folk than it is pop. But anyway, I just love it. So it's Dave Loggins, and I think this performance was in late 1974. I couldn't actually find out when it was. The sound may be a tiny bit low on this, and of course the resolution is going to be a little bit off because it is, what, 46 years old video. Okay, so let's go with Dave. I wanted to see this to see his emotions on this song. I've never seen him actually perform this song, so this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go with this sublime song. Acoustic guitar, you just gotta love it. It's so emotional.
Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends and they've got a lot to run.
That emotion.
And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk.
Okay, he's giving it a little bit of a country texture on this, kind of drawing out the words and giving it a little bit of a twang. The original wasn't like that. I still love it, but the original wasn't quite like that. So that's kind of interesting. I love the emotion on his face, his voice, that sort of almost tenor baritone voice of his is just really, really nice.
By a cafe where I hope to be working soon.
And the raspiness.
Please come to Boston, she said no. Will you come home to me?
I love the juxtaposition on this, the way he created it. She's like, no, you belong in Tennessee, baby. Come back to me. You don't belong in Boston. I just love that whole juxtaposition of this song. It gives you such visuals on locations and everything. It's just gorgeous.
She's sitting around and boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me.
He's giving it that country flavor.
I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
I like the nuanced changes in this.
Please come to Denver with the snowfall.
I love how he drags that out.
We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found.
Gorgeous lyrics.
And throw I love you echoes down the canyon.
That's got to be one of the greatest lines of all time. Throw I love you echoes down the canyon. Every time I hear that, I think about the Rockies in Denver and throwing the I love you echoes down the canyon till they come back again.
And then lie awake at night until they come back said no, would you come home to me? She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of a man from Tennessee.
Ah, it's nice. Love how he changes that up. Can't beat acoustics, folks.
Now this drifter's world goes round and I doubt that it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost or found and all that I ain't got, I still need a lean to. I need somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. A California life alone is just too hard to be. I live in a house and it looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky. They're living up on a hill.
What a great line. There are some stars that fell from the sky and they're living upon the hill, which also could have that double entendre of the celebrity stars that are living up on the hill, and they're just not his crowd. I love the image and then the metaphor. It's brilliant writing. Like when he said a while ago, I need a lean-to, someone I can sing to. A lean-to meaning a wall, that support. I mean, this is just brilliant writing, brilliant singing. I love the emotion he's bringing into this.
Please come to LA. She just said no. Boy, would you come home to me? She said, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
Wow. I just love everything about this. I love how much emotion he put into it. This was obviously sung soon after it was released, so it's still there. It's still in his gut. You can see it even on his face right there. In the original, he doesn't do falsetto. He does it here, and it's really affecting. I really love that. This performance is so understated, just like the song itself. It's a smooth song, silky song with a hell of a story. And I mean, just him moving around, rambling man, why don't you settle down? No, he doesn't want to settle down, but you know, if she's back there waiting on him, maybe he will go back and settle down and get away from the stars up on the hill. Just the writing on this is one of the best story songs of all time. It just takes you through Boston, takes you through Denver with the echoes, love echoes going down the canyon, and then Boston with the lights up on the hill. I mean, it's just the stars up on the hill. It's just so gorgeous. And his thoughtfulness in this is just simply overpowering. It's one of those songs that you have to say it's authentic. You know, the authenticity just reeks through this song in a very great, splendid way. Awesome performance. I love that he kept it understated. I actually I enjoyed the country tinge he put on. Maybe it was in front of a country crowd, you know, and he just felt it this way on this. It's not that folksy poppy sound from the original. So I always like it when an artist does their own cover on their song and they do it with authenticity, especially if it's within a year or two of the original, so it's still fresh. This was fresh. This was really, really enjoyable. Yeah. So, by the way, he is second cousin to Kenny Loggins. Just thought I'd put that out there. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you have any stories on this song, or if you think I missed anything, I always look forward to your comments. I'll catch you soon on the backside. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.